When COVID hit, we thought food, we thought shelter, but there's so much underneath all of that. And something as simple as having clean clothes is so important. This is a new business on Route 1 who has realized that there's a need here in this community. And so they've teamed up with Young Highways to offer free washing and drying for the community.
You have 3 loads, okay, that you can wash for color in the big machine, and then you can wash 2 loads of whites in the smaller machine, okay?
When I got the phone call, I was like, yes, because we need this. It's really hard to manage with this pandemic. It's so different. It feels like a different world. Phew. Ooh, you wouldn't believe it. Sometimes I have to laugh to keep from crying, okay? You know, when your income is cut short by the pandemic and you have to wash your clothes, you have to pay your rent, you know, you have to pay your bills. Some of my bills are behind, but, you know, I keep moving.
Everybody gather around Young Highway Fitness. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We're gonna do go-go Zumba with the kids. We have snacks and drinks to supply for the families while they're waiting for their clothes to wash and dry. We understand what you're going through. We're from the Route 1 corridor, and we just want to give back. And we're here from you, and we're not going anywhere. We're not going to just give you a free laundry wash and say, okay, take care. No. How else can we help support your family? How else can we help support you to be a better parent, to give your child more opportunities?
We need to help people feel human, feel like we care. Someone cares. We care. And so we're showing that by doing something that no one else is doing on Route 1. Across the highway from people who have so much money, and on the other side of the highway are people who are unemployed, seeing higher COVID rates than ever, need job assistance, need rental assistance, need food assistance, and it's just ridiculous. There were times when I was on welfare. There was times I was living in my grandmother's basement because we didn't have anywhere to go. No matter how life may take you into better places, don't forget the people that are in the situations that you came out of. And so that's my driving force. And so we're on our way to get Joseph so that he can wash the clothes of the family. This family has been waiting to get housing, and unfortunately, because the family is so large, that they have just had such a difficulty to find housing big enough for their entire family, and so they are now living out of a hotel.
But as you can see, it's hectic, but I'm just making the best of it, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can do.
They lose their jobs, their daughter gets shot, they get displaced, they basically got evicted. So here they are trying to figure out how to persevere in the midst of one thing after another after another.
Just to feel loved by somebody else that's not even in our family, it's amazing.
Clean clothes ain't nothing like clean clothes, man. You know what I'm saying? When you get the opportunity to wash some clothes, I ain't not going to say no. You know, I got a huge family that I'm providing for, so Miss Yolanda came in my life, and there's more blessings to come, man.
Don't nobody want to put on the same dirty clothes. That means I'm still living in yesterday's sorrow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to live in today's love.
When you have fresh clothes, they might be old, but they clean. Come on, man, you good. It's cleansing. It's called a cleanse. I've been washing clothes for years, man. My mother taught me well, man.
But it just means a lot for me to be able to help someone breathe. This situation and this pandemic can be so suffocating, and one thing after another, and you could just feel so overwhelmed. To me, it means a lot that I just get to allow people to put a smile on their face, even if temporarily, because someone cared enough and loved on them enough to say, I see you and I'm here to help you. There's a reason to keep going. There's a reason to not give up.
It was kind of nice that as soon as this happened, everything started blooming.
Physical distancing is really scary for a lot of people, and this brings community together.
I think they're inspiring.
So we are in Kings Park, and we are right off of the Beltway. This is a wonderful little neighborhood, and these signs started popping up, I'd say probably about a month ago or so.
It says, love grows here.
We started with one or two, and then we saw another and another and another.
I love spring and you too.
I think we've counted maybe upwards of 20 or more, so it's pretty exciting around the neighborhood. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light.
The sign at the tree, remember what that one was called? You wanna say it?
Every little thing is gonna be all right.
I had a little bit of anxiety the day after I made our signs the first time that every little thing is gonna be all right probably isn't true for everybody.
Well, Mommy, every little thing is gonna be all right because big things can't always be all right.
Thank you, Hannah. That makes me feel better. And we see the sign that says we got this, and it gives us a little more strength to keep going.
Oh, I'm just trying to put some details on Chewbacca. We've got Chewie and we've got Baby Yoda. Everybody knows Baby Yoda.
My name is Raya Rossi. We are in Springfield, Virginia, at my house in the front yard, social distancing. We're just having a good time painting the signs and bringing people like just a little bit of a smile when they walk by or run by.
May the force be with you. Stay 6 feet away, you must. My name is Grayson DeRocher, and I'm 8 years old, 2nd grade.
So we are making some positive message signs to put out in the community. The color in the middle is going to be white, okay? So this is the cartoon bubble.
People are going through hard times. It's easier to get stressed out right now, and these are kind of helping some people that need it.
In kind of a comic book theme, it's saying not all heroes wear capes, and we're going to lay out some of our first responders, the logos for our first responders now, because those are our heroes right now.
I got all of the spray paint colors right there: blue, red, yellow, and orange. I just like to see people happy. I'm outlining my letters so it's easier to see them. It says be safe, and then I put a hashtag stay awesome. I hope that everyone can make it through this time safe and happy. Did it. Done. Now what? Oh, we need yellow! It's a sun with a rainbow on top. And after it dries a little bit, we're gonna take the tape off, and then the words will be white. Shine bright!
I'm Evan.
I'm Joey.
And we're making a sign which is gonna say have fun.
It makes other people feel better because the coronavirus is happening.
I think it makes people feel happy. It makes them feel like they aren't just trapped in their house with nothing to do.
Have fun.
Guys, what's the first thing you guys are gonna do when this thing's over?
When we wake up, just get our shoes on, run out the house, and ask if our friends can play.
I feel like every kid in the neighborhood just gonna run all out of their houses and just do everything
together.
We're not just neighbors, we're all friends.
My sign says hope, and to me it's a sign of hope that this will come to an end someday.
when it comes to summer pandemic projects. The Davula children and their friends never imagined that their rudimentary carpentry skills would improve the lives of neighbors in need.
In my heart, I mean, it's like really nice to know that people are getting food and you're like one of the causes that's helping it. It feels really good to do that.
You know, we never ever thought it would get this big. I mean, it's big now.
Lucas, his sisters Leah and Ava, along with friends Owen, Crew, Kai, and others, started building small signs adorned with a simple heart.
We made 12 our first time, thinking no one would want any, but it really blew up and a lot of people wanted it, and so we made a lot more.
They asked for donations for each sign to help food insecure families, and the project took off.
We made 250 signs and made over $6,000.
And they usually put them like in their front yard, like next to a tree or next to some bushes, right near the road so people can see. And so, you know, when you drive around Vienna, you can see all these little signs by the road. It's really nice.
They give the money to Lydia Russo.
I really like to give back to my community, so I said, what can I do in this time?
Russo is behind the popular Facebook page Vienna VA Foodies. When COVID-19 struck, she turned that page from a restaurant review site into a venue of hope that's helped struggling businesses, first responders, and food insecure families.
I cry like at night because it's so overwhelming, it's so beautiful.
Here's how it works. Russo funnels donations to help support various Vienna restaurants like Foster's Grill. The restaurants then use that money to make food for those in need.
They're very trying times.
Bronwyn Phillips is the district manager
Okay, those are done.
for Foster's Grill.
With her, we're feeding 10, 15 families all the time. It just turned into something fantastic.
The final step in this grassroots process involves teachers like Janet Hopkins.
Yeah, I do love these kids. I do love these kids.
Teachers know the families struggling the most in their schools. So once the food is prepared, Russo coordinates with teachers who personally hand-deliver meals to families in need. And they've been doing this for months.
We wrap ourselves around them and support them as best we can, as well as a lot of the other families that live in here. I mean, it's amazing, and it feels great.
Since March, they've raised more than $50,000 and delivered thousands of meals. On this day, we followed Hopkins as she brought meals to Shaquana Brown and her 8 children.
She's my heart, like my whole heart. When I lost my husband, she was the first person here.
Brown worked as a school cafeteria host until she lost her job due to the pandemic. She loved that school so much, it's where she married Willie Jackson, the love of her life. But her husband died 3 years ago of a heart attack.
I do everything alone, so there's a lot of nights that I'm too tired to just do anything, which them bringing meals helps a lot. Seems so small or something little, but it's not. It's not small. It doesn't go unnoticed. It doesn't go unneeded or unwanted.
It doesn't go unnoticed by her children. The joy of a juicy burger, savory fries, never disappoint.
Potato fries.
If we've learned anything about our children this summer, it's that when given guidance, they'll figure out how to power that circular saw. And in the process, unlock the power in themselves to make a difference.
And it's nice to have something to do that's, you know, productive and helpful for the community, so we're not just sitting around all day, but we can actually, you know, make a little bit of a difference and help some people.
And I think that's kind of the beauty of it. It's just a simple little sign. There's no deep hidden meaning. Everyone likes hearts. What does it mean? It's love, it's kindness, it's community, it's hope for a better future for everyone around us.